adding subtraction with mixed numbers. So again, whenever you add or subtract, we have to have a common denominator when we're involving fractions, right? So there is a new school way of adding mixed numbers and subtracting mixed numbers, but you have to be careful with subtraction because there's an extra step. I'm just going to show you the new school or the old school way. If you want to use the old method, that's fine. Just be careful and watch your steps. Okay. So I'm going to do one with addition, and let's do one with without or with subtraction. So if you notice, this one here has the common denominators, right? So we know those are not changing. So that's going to work out nice and pretty. So let's go ahead and convert this to an improper fraction. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2, 17. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 1 is 36. And the denominators are the same. So that worked out great, right? So now I have 17 plus 36. And this doesn't reduce. It leaves me 53 fifths. It don't reduce. So that's my answer unless you're asked to put it back into a mixed number. So just make sure and read the directions. Let's look at this one here. If you notice, this one doesn't have like denominators, so we're going to have another step. So let's go ahead and convert these to improper fractions. So now I have 6 times 7 is 42 plus 1 is 43. I have 18 times 2 is 36 plus 5 is 41. Now let's talk about it. The denominator is 6 and 18. I know 6 will go into 18. However, 18 won't go into 6. So the only one I need to change is this one here. 6 times 3 gives me 18. So whatever I did to the bottom, I'm going to do to the top. So now I have 3 times 43 all over that 18 plus the 41. So let's go ahead and multiply it out. 3 times 43 gives me 129. And then I'm going to add the 41. And that gives me 170 over 18. So before I say I'm done, let's check. And I know 18 is divisible by 2 and 3s. So let's check 170. Is 170 divisible by 2? Yes. 2 times 85. And so 2 times 9. Let's reduce it by 2. Now, let's check. Is 85 divisible by 3? It's not. So we are done. Our answer is 85 nines. So let's do a subtraction. Let's do this one here. Let's do this one here. So I'm going to write 12 over 1. I'm going to rewrite this one as an improper fraction. So I got 12 over 1 minus, my denominator didn't change. So 9 times 5 is 45, right? Plus 7 is 52. Now let's look at it. Our denominator, apologize, my eraser is not working on this one. And so my denominators is 1 and 9. 9 will go into itself. 1 will go into 9. So this is going to be multiplied by 9. So now I have 9 times 12, all minus 52 divided by 9. So let's do that. 12 times 9 gives me 108. Minus the 52, all divided by 9. So subtract the 52. So now I got 56 over 9. Let's see if it reduces. 9 is divisible by 3, right? So if 56 can be divisible by 3, then we can reduce it by 3. And in this case here, we cannot. This is our final answer. All right. You have these applications. I'm strongly encouraging you to practice them on your own. So let's do B, and these other ones practice, and let's talk about them in class. Let's do B together, though. We have a triangle that has these 3 sides. We want to find the perimeter of the triangle. So if we're finding the perimeter, that means we're adding these 3 sides together, all right? And I'm going to convert all mixed numbers to improper. So I got 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So I got 10 thirds. Remember, the denominator doesn't change. 5 times 5 is 25 plus 4, so I got 29 fifths. And then we got what, 15 times 7 plus that 14. So I got 119 fifteenths. And now I'm going to find out what's my least common denominator. Well, I know I have 15 and it will go into itself. And I have 5 and 3. They both will go in 15. So now I can multiply 3 by 5 over 5 and 5 by 3 over 3. So now it leaves me with 5 times 10 plus 29 times 3 plus 119 all over 15. So now I got 5 times 10 is 50 plus 3 times 29 is 87 plus that 119 all over 15. So let's add it up. 50 plus 87 plus 119 is 256 over 15. 15 is divisible by 3 and 5. I know 5 won't go into 256, so let's see if 3 will go into it evenly, and it does not, so that is my final answer. Be sure and read if it wants you to convert it to a mixed number or not.